Welcome to class 227. I want to review the translation list number 23 because we have the first appearance of tag endings. Tag endings, terminaciones con etiqueta. Curiosa expresión, tag endings. Ahora, tag endings son para que tú los entiendas, no para que tú los uses. Por ejemplo, tú eres mi profe, ¿no? You're my teacher, aren't you? Así se dice. Pero es muy difícil dominar eso en inglés para extranjeros, para no angloparlantes nativos. Entonces, simplemente con la pregunta directa, ¿Are you my teacher? Y ya está. Sin embargo, vas a oír, You're my teacher, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Mi amigo Menchu, aren't you? Menchu, don't you? Todos esos tag endings con palabras que terminan en T. Tú me ves todos los días, ¿no? You watch me every day, don't you? Don't you? Ahora la T más la I de you se convierte en chu. Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? You're a student. You're my student. Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? You come here every day, don't you? You came yesterday. Didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? Aren't you? Don't you? Didn't you? Son hermanos de mi amiga Menchu. María Jesús la llaman Menchu. 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 Aren't you? Don't you? Didn't you? Y luego veremos, haven't you? Couldn't you? Can't you? You can speak English, can't you? You can understand me, can't you? O sea, Menchu tiene muchos hermanos. Can't you, don't you, didn't you, haven't you, couldn't you, aren't you, etc. You can see me, can't you? Me puedes ver, ¿no? You can see me, can't you? You can see my hands, can't you? Yeah. I have 2 hands, don't I? I have 5 fingers on each hand, don't I? This is my right hand, isn't it? And this is my left hand, isn't it? This table's white, isn't it? You're intelligent, aren't you? I'm intelligent too, aren't I? These pencils, the pencils are in the cup, aren't they? This pencil is blue, isn't it? It's on the table, isn't it? The rest of the pencils are in the cup, aren't they? Aren't they? You're sitting, aren't you? Okay, estás sentado. You're sitting, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Ahora bien, repito, son para que tú los entiendas. Si aspiras a usarlos, cuidado porque exige mucho práctica, muchísima práctica para ganar agilidad, carrerilla, espontaneidad y naturalidad. Porque exige cierta entonación extranjera que no hay en España. Y en España se dice no, o verdad. La mesa es de color blanco, ¿no? La mesa no es de color verde, ¿verdad? Tú no mides 2.16, ¿verdad? Tú mides menos de 2 metros, ¿verdad? You are under 2 meters tall, aren't you? You're not over 2 meters tall, are you? You're not richer than Amancio Ortega, are you? You're not the richest person in the world, are you? You don't speak English better than I do you? Etc. Así que lo tenemos aquí. Es muy largo, isn't it? But no, it's very long, isn't it? No es interesante, isn't it interesting? Yes, it is. No es el profesor, isn't he? Estas son preguntas negativas. Hemos visto los tag endings. Aren't you? Isn't it? Don't you? Can't you? Etc. Y luego las preguntas negativas. ¿No estás sentado? Aren't you? Aren't you sitting? ¿No me puedes oír? Can't you? Recuerda los hermanos de nuestro amigo Menchu. You can hear me, can't you? You can see me, can't you? You're sitting, aren't you? Aren't you sitting? No estás sentado. Aren't you sitting? No, you're standing. Okay. It's easier to learn English sitting than standing, I think. But in any case, este es el informe, no? This is the report, isn't it? Yes, it is. El tuyo es aquel, no? Yours is the one over there, isn't it? Yours is that one, isn't it? Mine is this one, the blue one, isn't it? This one's mine, isn't it? And that one's yours, isn't it? These are on the table. These pencils are on the table, aren't they? Aren't they? Luigi Barghini is Italian, isn't he? Anna Barghini is his daughter, isn't she? The Johnson family lives in Nebraska, don't they? También puedo decir doesn't it. La familia es tercera persona singular, pero se exalta al plural. The Johnson family lives in Nebraska, don't they? Philip Johnson is a banker, isn't he? Nancy Johnson is an interior decorator, isn't she? Yeah. Aki Morita is an engineer, isn't he? Yes, he is. He works in Mitsubishi, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Oh? Where does he work? He works in Honda. Oh, in Honda. He works in the motorcycle division, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Oh, does he work in the car division? Yes, he does. He's planning to go to Louisiana, isn't he? Yes, he is. He's going to take his family, isn't he? Yes, he is. They're going to have to adapt to Louisiana, aren't they? Yes, they are, etc. Okay. Translation list 23. Entonces, in this list we see two things that are new. Tag endings, which in the big book we haven't seen yet, and negative questions. No es grande, Madrid. Isn't, y la contracción con los tag endings. Digo, preguntas negativas. Es obligatorio hacer la contracción. O sea, no es obligatorio, por ejemplo, en la afirmación. This isn't a horse. Esto no es un caballo, es un lápiz. This isn't a horse. También puedo decir, this is not, sin hacer contracción no pasa nada. Es menos usado. This is not. Si quiero enfatizar, sí. This, que conste, this is not a horse. Look at it. You say it's a horse? You're crazy. This is not a horse. It's a pen. Now, la pregunta negativa, isn't this a pen? Yes, it is. No es esto a pen, hecho pen, perdón, a pencil. Isn't this a pencil? Yes, it is. Es poco natural, sino incorrecto casi para, en mi opinión, decir, is this not a pencil? No lo decimos. Are you not my teacher? No eres tú mi profe. Se dice, aren't you? Bueno, aren't you? Uno de los hermanos de Menchu. Aren't you? Aren't you my teacher? Me? Yes, I am. Okay. Isn't Luigi Barghini Italian? Yes, he is. Isn't Charlie Parker American? Yes, he is. Isn't Donald Trump American too? Yes, he is. Aren't there any pencils in the cup? No hay lápices en la taza. Yes, there are. Aren't. Siempre la contracción. Okay. Vocabulary. 23. Sometimes with the lights, I have trouble seeing. No, hemos hecho 23. Hey, no, 22, 23. Discusión. Acalorada. Argument. Importante aquí. La palabra discusión en español y el verbo discutir suele implicar una especie de pelea verbal. Yes, acaloramiento. In inglés, discussion and the verb to discuss es conversar sobre un tema. Y tras debatir o conversar, to discuss. Discussion and the verb to discuss has no connection with anger. That's an argument. Tomás, Inés, I don't agree with you. I think it's necessary to keep 2 pencils, each of the same color each. I prefer to have 20 pencils and not 10 because I need sometimes to have pencils of the same color. I can't find the other. Here I have 2 yellow pencils. In this case, I can speak in the plural and say both of them are yellow. Neither of them is blue. They are both, dos formas de decir, ambos son de color amarillo. They're both yellow, or both of them are yellow. Neither of them is blue. Neither this one nor this one. Now, Inés, if I have only 1 pencil of each color, I can't do this. I need to find another prop. I need to find another resource, recurso. But this is beautiful. Now, I'm discussing a question. So this is a discussion. I'm having a discussion with you and with Inés. We are having a discussion. But if Inés continues disagreeing, says, 10 pencils only, Richard, for the rest of the classes. I say, Inés, no. Either I have 2 pencils of each color, or forget it. I'm leaving. Out of here. I don't want to continue here. If you insist, I want 20 pencils or nothing. Now that's an argument. Okay. The discussion becomes an argument. I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. Argue is arguir, argumentar también filosóficamente. But argument es una discusión acalorada. An argument. También puede ser una argumentación filosófica. The argument. Siguiendo Sócrates in his argument. You follow Socrates. And usually it's an interesting argument. All right. But I don't agree. Goodbye. I'm leaving. Boy, I'm leaving. That's an argument. All right. Discusión acalorada. Argue. No digas argue. Argument. Asistencia, attendance. ¿Qué tal la asistencia a clase? How is your attendance? Attendance. También es asistencia a un partido. The attendance to the football game or the football match. The attendance. Ocupado, busy. Ocupado, de atareado. Ocupado, esta habitación está ocupada, no es busy. You can say, that room, the room next door, the room next to me, next to us, is occupied. Not busy. Zaragoza, busy. Busy means ocupado en el sentido de atareado, no ocioso. Now, occupied is ocupado físicamente por personas. Okay. So, ocupado is busy. Clima. Climate. Suena climite, ¿no? Climate. No, se escribe climate. Climate, but we say climate. Climate. Mitt Romney. Climate. Climate también puede ser el ambiente. Marta, the climate in this room is good. Between you and me. Hay un buen ambiente aquí. Yeah. A good atmosphere. También atmósfera se dice en este caso. de un ambiente positivo de trabajar. It's a good working climate. Loco, crazy. Are you crazy? Are you mad? Mad, vacas locas, mad cows. Mad has two meanings. Loco, pero también enfadado. En Estados Unidos sobre todo, sí, mad. I'm mad. Se dice mucho más que angry, por cierto. I'm mad at. Angry with, mad at. I'm mad at you. Your attendance is not very good. You need to attend every class. You need to improve your attendance. And I'm really mad at you. I'm ready to have an argument. All right? I'm mad. Hey, Richard, cool it. Chill out. Cool it. Calm down. Cálmate. Calm down. Cool it. Chill out. El más estándar is calm down. Don't get angry. When you get angry, you go crazy. Volverse loco is to go crazy. Literalmente ir loco. To go mad. I'm going mad, I'm going crazy. Yeah, teaching English for 46 years, yes. I'm going crazy. Curioso que si yo me vuelvo loco, digo, o me estoy volviendo loco, is I'm going crazy. ¿Por qué? Porque Marta me está volviendo loco. Está haciendo cosas así detrás de la cámara. She's doing funny things behind the camera, trying to distract me. Okay. She's driving me crazy. And I think she's succeeding, and so I'm going crazy. So, cuando uno se vuelve loco, is to go crazy. Cuando uno vuelve loco a otro, se cambia al verbo conducir, drive. Me está conduciendo hasta la locura. She's driving me crazy. Her antics, her movements are driving me crazy. I'm going crazy, slowly crazy. Meta. La meta is goal. Como la portería. Yeah. Guardameta, goalkeeper. Pero goal también es la meta en mi vida es que tú aprendas inglés. That's my goal in life. Come on, Richard. Really? Yeah. My goal in life is for you to learn English. And if you don't learn English, I have failed in my goal. I haven't reached my goal. Goal. Fíjate cómo se escribe goal. Se pronuncia goal. 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 Goal es meta, objetivo. Además de portería. Yes, the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper. The goalkeeper. Guardameta. De hecho, in fact, as a matter of fact, otra forma es as a matter of fact. Prefiero in fact. Two words. And in fact is más de hecho. As a matter of fact is, anda, pues, por cierto, y de hecho, but in fact is more powerful than as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. In fact, yes, yes. I'm an English teacher. Yes. In fact, I'm the boss too. I'm the chief English teacher. King of the mountain. In fact. Memoria, memory. I'm losing my memory. Yeah. I forget Ines Garcia's name. I forget Paula Eisenbach's name. I have problems. I have trouble remembering Denise Johnson's name. Yeah. I'm slowly losing my memory. Lose. Escrito lose, perder. Lose, Zaragoza, Zarzuela. Losing. I'm slowly losing my memory. Jamás, nunca, never. We shall never surrender. Eso decía Churchill. When the Luftwaffe was bombing London, Churchill said, we shall never surrender. And Churchill went to the top of a building, La Azotea, sat on a chair, and was smoking his cigar. And downstairs they called him and said, Mr. Churchill, Mr. Prime Minister, please come down. He said, no, I shall not go in. And then please come down because you're smoking your cigar next to the pipe and the smoke is coming down. Oh, okay. We shall never, con su acento muy inglés, we will never surrender. Never surrender with English, ¿eh? Es verdad, uno de los trucos para aprender inglés, quizás el más adecuado, es más eficaz, es no dejarlo nunca. Continue. Every day or every week, pum, 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 pum. Y al final se llega, como la tortuga y la liebre, al final se llega. So, never. Horario programa. Schedule. Two pronunciations, British and American. The British para horario programa, my schedule. My schedule today. Schedule. Americano, schedule. La SCH normalmente se pronuncia como SK. Escuela, school. Pero hay algunas excepciones. The British exception, schedule. But they don't say shul, they say school. Schedule, 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 schedule. Y programar is to schedule. Voy a programar tus citas para mañana, Señor Pérez. I'm going to schedule or schedule your appointments. Jewel. ¿Cómo se dice joyería o joya? Jewel. Schedule. Schedule. Así se pronuncia la segunda parte. La DU tiene sonido de Jew, como judío, o jewel, Jew. Jew. Igual que la TU es chu, Portugal. Future. Schedule, schedule. O sea, horario, programa, schedule or schedule. Pantalla, screen. Can you see me? Am I in the center of the screen? And now, am I on the left side of the screen or the right side of the screen for you? I'm on the right side of the screen. And now, I'm on the left side of the screen. And now, I hope, si no Marta me resitúa, I hope I'm in the middle or in the center of the screen. Screen is pantalla. Pantalla. También pantalla de cine. The screen. The silver screen. Se dice la pantalla plateada para el cine clásico. The silver screen. I'm not a star of the silver screen. And Marta's not a star of the silver screen either. But Katharine Hepburn was a star of the silver screen. Y los británicos, para decir parabrisas de coche, dicen viento pantalla, windscreen, windscreen. The Americans say windshield, shield como escudo. Espada de escudo, shield, windshield. Screen, screen, screen. El tiempo atmosférico, the weather. How's the weather today? What's the weather like? The weather. What's the weather like? It's getting colder now. Yeah, of course. We're in November, December. It's getting colder. The weather. The weatherman. El hombre del tiempo. The weatherman. The weather report. Yes, the weather. The weather conditions. A través de. Through. Through. Yes. Watch. You see this pencil? I'm pushing the pencil through the book. Can you see it? Can you see it? No? I'm still pushing the pencil through the book. Can you see it? No? Not yet? I'm still pushing the pencil through the book. Can you see it now? Can you see it? All right. I'm pushing the pencil through the book. Through the book. I'm driving through the intersection. El cruce de calles. I'm driving through. You need to be careful. You need to be careful when you're driving. Even with a green light, I recommend you look when you're driving through an intersection. When you're crossing an intersection. Driving through. Through. Going through the tunnel. Through. I'm looking through prismáticos. These are barnacles. These are binoculares se dice en inglés como en español. Binoculars. I'm looking at you through binoculars. Yeah. You're closer now through binoculars. Now, if I turn the binoculars around, you're farther away from the opposite side. Yes, binoculars. I'm looking at you through binoculars. Y through es también por medio de o mediante. Llegarás a buen puerto con el inglés por medio del estudio. You will reach a good level of English through study, perseverance, through. All right. Construir, to build, build, build. I'm going to build your English. Who built those buildings? No es redundante en inglés decir construir un edificio, to build a building. ¿Quién construyó esos edificios detrás de mí? Who built those buildings behind me? I'll tell you in tomorrow's class.